Hey everyone, this is Mike here. This is 5 o'clock, your 5 o'clock somewhere tropical quickie for Thursday evening. And we got the tropics obviously getting a little more active again, and we are nearing peak season. Middle of September is our peak season, so this is pretty common. One of these waves could be one to watch. We have three out there cooking. Really no clarity as far as where they're going. So there's no reason to get worked up yet. Models are everywhere. A lot of them support a recurve for these, and some of them show maybe a little bit farther track to the west. But again, way too early to speculate. There's, to have three systems kind of this close together, kind of uncommon. We do have a front coming down midweek next week, and depending on the strength of this front will determine a lot. Because next week, about midweek, we're going to have probably more than likely two systems, maybe a lingering third, maybe this orange guy somewhere in here. We don't. The models are everywhere with the orange guy. Some models show that the red guy will merge with Invest 91 and just make one system with another new one coming off of Africa. So this is what it might look like next Wednesday. Again, with our front, we'll be somewhere around here next Wednesday. Depending on the strength of this front will determine, if we have a weakness, and at least the first wave curves off. The Euro's showing a lot weaker front. The GFS is a lot stronger, and the GFS was showing 50s all the way down into the upper Gulf Coast, but then it kind of backed off a little bit this morning. So depending on the strength of that front will determine a lot on how far west these go. One thing that could happen, we could have our first wave get caught up in that, and then our second wave has high pressure build back in and maybe allow it to go a little bit more to the west. So maybe one of these will recurve. Maybe the high pressure will build back in and allow more of a west track, possibly for this guy. That's kind of just thinking out loud what could happen. So even if this front's strong, maybe a recurve, and then our second wave might have more of a high pressure build in behind it. So again, lots to watch. This time next week we'll have a couple waves likely, and there's still a little bit of signature showing this time next week, maybe low pressure somewhere popping in here to watch. So no big models yet on that one, but slowly we're getting to that window where these waves will start showing up better on the models, and we'll start see consistency. So at this point, no worries. We're entering peak of season, and it's expected to be busy through the next few weeks. So stay tuned. I'll be on it as always. I've checked all these models and maps every hour. So we'll see you tomorrow morning at 9:19 on Friday, and we'll go over everything. So have a good night.